Well, it wasn't the Kate in 2002 when Mike Pace asked me to write a business plan for an empty building. And after writing the business plan with a lot of options, we came back to the fact that let's make it a theater, and the fact that it was built as a theater. And we did so. And then we started a program for over the next 4 years of trying to convince the town to join us and convince the people involved that this was a good thing for Old Saybrook.
Saybrook has a rich history, and I think the Kate adds to that for the town of Old Saybrook, especially the presence of Katharine Hepburn in Old Saybrook.
I think a lot of people didn't believe in us in the early going, but we made it. We were the little engine that could, and we opened in a recession, and we made it.
I believed in the project before it became the Kate because I was asked to come one day to see the beginnings of the renovations of this building. And I walked into this space, all the offices were gone, the floor that had divided this space in half was gone, and there was the stage, the balcony, the stairway up to the balcony. I was hooked. I said, I will do anything I can to make this a reality.
When I went in the room the first time, and that first time there was ductwork everywhere and it was a mess, I saw what could happen in there. From the very beginning, I believed that great things could happen in that room. But I kept saying to the board, if we just get it open, all this stuff will go away. And sure enough, it did.
I believe in the Kate because of its people, its staff, its patrons, and the fact that the town of Old Saybrook has accepted it with open arms.
We owe so much to the folks that set the stage for the Kate. For a cultural arts center that opened in 2009 during the recession, growing to 43,000 patrons this past year in a very wonderfully small 250-seat intimate theater with over 250 volunteers who keep this place going, the Kate is truly a labor of love.
We're also fortunate in the people that have been connected with it, not just the town governance and the selectmen who have supported it, but in the people we've been able to attract.
The Kate has been so fortunate to have the volunteers that they have had, the executive directors and the staff. It's just, you know, one after another, they gave so much.
The hundreds of volunteers that we have at the Katharine Hepburn Cultural Arts Center make it what it is today. We would not be what we are without them, and I applaud you for that. Thank you.
I think that the Kate is incredibly successful because of the true eclectic nature of programming and the quantity of programming. There are simply days where you don't even know what's coming next because there are 35 children in Kate's Camp for Kids on the lower level. There's an afternoon Met Opera playing in the theater, all before we load in the evening show. And that doesn't even account for all of the people that made it happen during that day or the people that came in to see the museum.
The Kate works well because it is like Old Saybrook. It's not highfalutin in any way, and it offers a little bit of everything to everybody. It's got history, it's got an identity, and it's got a great name.
You had me at Kate. Who is more iconic than Katharine Hepburn? Her moxie, her 4 Oscars.
There's the name. Katharine Hepburn and her connection to this town is something no other place can claim.
The best years of the Kate are still ahead of us. For the last 10 years, we've spent time figuring out who we are and what we do and how we do it better. And only now can we really be strategic about what the future holds. With the help of our community and those that love the Kate, we're going to continue to grow and thrive and enrich our community and the shoreline for all of those who come and partake in our programming. With your help, we will set the stage for the next 10, and 100 years of the Katharine Hepburn Cultural Arts Center.